Good morning and welcome, everyone. I'm Jane Bradley, CEO at smartspider.net here in Albuquerque. Smartspider.net is an association of professionals and consultants in the 505. My guest today is the fabulous Vanessa Quezada, who is the manager at Bubba's 33, a great eatery, pizza, and all things delectable. Welcome, Vanessa. I'm so delighted you could join us today.
Good morning, Jane. Thank you for having me as a guest today.
Oh, it's delightful. You know, I was out at Bubba's the other night and with some girlfriends, and we had the most delectable array of appetizers, one more delicious than the other. And people who know me know I'm not a drinker, but I had maybe the best margarita I ever drank. It was a mango margarita with salt on the rim. I could have had a gallon. Is that something you all do specially?
Yes, we have them in two options. We have it in the 16 ounce and a 10 ounce in a variety of flavors as well. But the mango is definitely one of the popular ones.
Great. How long has Bubba's been in Albuquerque, Vanessa?
We opened up Bubba's off of Pan American Freeway in 2014. So we're going on our 7th year.
Wow. So it's relatively new on my horizon. Of course, the last year and several months have been sort of zero for all of us for eating out and going out. But I was delighted to find your delightful restaurant. And it's not just the great food. You have a whole kind of experience going on there, don't you?
Yes, we do. We've got more TVs and tables in our restaurant. So the fact that the atmosphere and the environment itself is like entertainment all around you. There's flat screens from every corner that you can possibly sit on. I think our food definitely sets us apart from what is considered a sports bar. We make everything from scratch, down to hand cutting our steaks, grounding our own meat, making all the sauces and spreads that we put on our hamburgers. This just takes a different touch to run this restaurant.
Well, and high energy music going on. So
yes,
I just felt energized when I walked in, and it sets a tone that this is going to be more than just go out and have dinner with a family or girlfriends or whoever, a business meeting. It's going to be a whole experience.
Yes.
I had a wonderful time, and I am going to be able to forgive you for those extra pounds. I'm sure I don't, because I really enjoyed the food. Tell us, your location is by, I call it Restaurant Row. Does it have a physical address?
Yes, so we are located off of Restaurant Row, which is 4861 Pan American Freeway Northeast, 87109 zip code. We are right in front of Century Rio. So now that the movie theaters are open, it's definitely a spot that people add to their list while they go to the movies. We sit right between Fuddruckers and Cheddar's.
You know, what I love about your restaurant and all the restaurants on what we lovingly call Restaurant Row here in Albuquerque is they're so centrally located to Rio Rancho, to the Valley, to the east side, to the west side. That really is a convenient spot, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
During the pandemic, you managed to put up what I think is the biggest tent for outside dining in Albuquerque. Am I correct about that? It looks, I haven't seen one bigger than yours.
I'm not sure if we were the biggest tent that went up, but I definitely know that we, during the pandemic, we ran 2 tents last summer, a 60 by 40 and a 10 by 70 that helped keep business flowing throughout the summer months where we were not allowed to serve inside our restaurant. We have now relocated the bigger tent to the front of the building to create that ambiance for the guests that are coming in now.
So we have some good news to share with our guests today, don't we?
Yes, we do.
On Tuesday, June the 29th at 5:30, we're back again. The Smart Spider Pro to Pro Mixer Extravaganza will be held in the big tent at Bubba's 33. We're going to have, we won't have our Ask a Pro. We're going to have fabulous food, and Vanessa can tell us more about that if she chooses, or she can hold it for a surprise. We will have complimentary, our normal iced tea and flavored water, but our guests will have access to the bar at Bubba's if they so want one of those great mango margaritas. Vanessa, are you all as excited as we are about having our reopening mixer in your big tent?
Yes, we are so excited to have Smart Spider out with their group of people. I'm so excited to get new guests in our building to see what we have to offer so they can try our food and know that we're not just a sports bar in town.
So, and you're not, and we're not just another mixer. We're
No.
both special, and that's what makes June the 29th, last Tuesday of the month of June, so special is we're combining forces to provide an extravaganza. Have people commented to you that they love the big tent as much as I love being in there? It's cool. It's not too hot. The sides can go up and down. We're going to have the loan fund, and Leroy Pacheco will be there as our event sponsor. Garcia and Associates, who work with Bubba's, will be there as a sponsor. Of course, our great food sponsor and host sponsor is Bubba's and Vanessa's, but all of our community partners are going to be there with tables with free giveaways. Is that, are you're providing some freebies that evening for attendees too? Do you want to mention those?
Absolutely. We do have special gifts for all the attendees that evening. Like I said, this tent is very special. A lot of guests have loved it. It's a great way to have large groups gather and still within that socially distance requirement that they have us on. And people enjoy it. They get to mingle and enjoy the company of their friends. And I'm just so excited to have everyone coming out.
Great. This has been a really special time for me to get to introduce our viewers to you, Vanessa, and your great eatery. Some of us, we get stuck in going to the same place. It would not have occurred to me that I would have such a good time at a sports bar. And I love going to Bubba's. So today my guest has been Vanessa, fabulous manager at Bubba's 33. I have loved talking to you about your restaurant and about the relaunch of our fabulous Smart Spider professional Pro to Pro mixers. You want to tell them the date, Vanessa?
June 29th, we will see you all out there.
June the 29th, Vanessa and I will be at the door, and a little surprise we'll tell you. Lots of surprises. We'll share those with you as the month goes on. This is Jane Bradley thanking Vanessa for being with me today and saying have it to each one of you. Have a healthy, happy, and prosperous day.